Okay, initial impressions here on this Dewalt chainsaw. It's a 20 volt max. It's a 4 amp hour battery I got on there. 12-inch chain. But as you can see, this is just from sitting overnight here on this table. It does leak oil. And, this is just Lowe's brand oil. And this is just from sitting here overnight. And that's, there's quite a bit of oil there. So you have to keep it on a towel. Maybe this one's defective, maybe not, I don't know. But just something to be aware of. It does cut pretty well. It's got an organ chain on it, but it's a safety chain, so when you cut something that's almost as equal as the length, it starts to chatter and bounce, so you got to kind of rock it back and forth. As far as power, if you're cutting lowland stuff, it's pretty good. If you're cutting mountainy, really dense stuff, it can be kind of a challenge for it. Okay, I got a couple sticks here. I'm going to try and do this with one hand, because I'm completely unprepared for this. It has a chain brake on it, just like a normal chainsaw. It's got a safety button. Okay, well, apparently the, apparently that, yeah, it ain't having it. Let's see. Let's check the old batterometer here. Okay, yeah, well, that's my fault. But, it cuts. So, I'm planning on keeping this thing in my car during the winter time for, sticks and shit across the road, because my old steel chainsaw is just too big to carry in the car. But it's just another little tool that's really cool to have around. It's quite heavy. I'd say it weighs close to, I don't know, 10 pounds or so. But I did try it with a 5 amp hour battery, and it definitely does better. But this is just a battery I have at home, 4 amp hours. This one's about 9 months old, so it's a little bit worn out, but yeah, cool, good stuff. Hope this helps you out. Okay, so just for fairness, this is what I cut before I made the video. These are pretty decent size here, so they're not monsters by any means, but that saw was not designed for cutting, stuff like that. So, in all fairness, it does cut quite well. And yeah, it's pretty cool. The 4 amp hour battery I got, like I said, is wore out. It's old, and 5 amp hours are definitely better. You definitely get substantially more power out of it. But I'm just cheap, and I keep all my good stuff at work. So this is just floating around the old homestead here. But it does cut, so I figured I'd add that in there for its benefit.